Well, hello everyone. It's Eric here. And today I am completely alone. Nobody wants to play with me. Well, it's not that. Everybody else is busy, so it's just me. And I thought that I'm going to play The Legend of Monkey Island in the Sea of Thieves, which is the only reason why I got this game originally. I'm not a big fan of the main game. There we go. So, close crew, I'm sailing on my ship to the Mêlée. And let's do this. We're going to start with the first Tall Tale out of 3. There are 3 Tall Tales, as I said. They have been released one each month. One was in July, August, and the last one was just a few days ago. I've only just started it to have a look around. It's way bigger than any of the others, so I'm going to wait with that one. And hopefully some of the people might even join me for any future Monkey Island playthroughs. We'll see. I just don't dislike this game because it's a full PvP experience. Yeah. And there's a lot of griefers and like 12-year-olds who yell at you. And such crap. Sweaty people. And I don't like that. That's not the kind of games I play normally. And as I said, I got this game only for Monkey Island. Because I'm a huge Monkey Island fan. When I was a kid, we had an Amiga. And on that Amiga, we were playing games, of course, but we had Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge, and that's where I fell in love with that and Space Quest 3, and a few others too. That's how I fell in love with adventure gaming. And here is Kate, who is actually in the second game. So I'm just going to vote for this one. Let's hope I can do this without anyone killing me.
Not unless you think you're tough enough to track down the man I'm hunting. Everything I know is in that logbook. I'd find him myself if I had the money to get back on the waves. For now, I'm just another landlubber selling tours.
Ah, Captain Capside. I see you've already settled in and started making friends.
I don't want friends. What I want is someone willing to drag that pirate pretender back to reality. Then he can have a long and meaningful conversation with the soul of my boot.
Which won't happen unless you take the time to explain our situation. A while ago, I invited a pirate named Guybrush Threepwood and his wife, Elaine, to celebrate their honeymoon here on the Sea of Thieves.
You mean a fraud named Guybrush Threepwood? Though I'd also accept liar, impossible.
They got married at the end of the third game.
Guybrush accepted my invitation, but his ship never arrived. After a while, I began to fear the worst. So I began making inquiries in the Sea of the Damned.
And found me stuck there, sailing in circles in my old glass-bottomed boat. Something that looked like it anyway.
A memory of yours made real by the Sea of the Damned. In that realm, people and places from long ago can come back to haunt you, mingling with all the hopes and dreams in your heart. I fear that Guybrush has become trapped in memories of his own. Memories of a distant pirate sanctuary known as Mêlée Island. If he is not rescued, he will remain sealed in a dream world for all eternity, surrounded by fragments of his past. That is why I have asked Kate to recruit pirates who are both willing and able to broach the Sea of the Damned and save Guybrush.
And then everybody here will see what a pathetic dope he really is. It's a good plan. Think they can pull it off?
I believe they can.
Now he opens the gate. Somewhere. I don't know. There.
Kate learned of Guybrush's whereabouts, but was never able to reach him. You will be sailing into uncharted territory. On Mêlée Island, things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves you know.
Which is why you should take my logbook. But don't lose it. Once Threepwood has been rescued, I'm going to make him eat every last page.
You should keep an open mind. Out here, enemies can enter the same tavern and depart as friends.
When it comes to Guybrush Threepwood, I don't need an open mind. Only a closed fist. Well, don't just stand there. Sail through that archway and find Threepwood. The logbook I gave you has everything you need to know.
Right, I'm going to read the logbook when we have arrived. And here's my ship. Is it? Oh, the Emily is not up to snuff. Not the way I decided to have her. Just a moment. I hate when it does that. Just a moment. Where is it? There we go. Ship customization. We are going to put on the right stuff. So that is the mad. I have the mad monkey stuff. We're going to run them around with everything looking like the mad monkey. Why? Yeah. Reasons. And there it is. And there we go. Now the Emily looks like she's supposed to. Haha! There we go. And there's the gate, so let's get going before because last time when I started playing this game, I was heading towards the gate, and someone started firing upon me for no goddamn reason. It was so weird. I was just sailing, minding my own business, and suddenly some scallywags came after me. Luckily, I just entered the gate before they could do anything. I think that's a scallywag right now. Speaking of which, let's look. Maybe? I see lights. Oh, it might be something. It might be... I don't think completely... No, it's something else. Will I be so unlucky that a skeleton ship spawns at the same time as I'm doing this? It surprised me. Been super unlucky in this game in general. Yar, matey! It be the Sea of Thieves. Sorry for it. I hope nobody gets seasick, but most of this tall tale actually happens on land. So that's the good part. It's just going to be a little bit bumpy before we get there. That's all. And in we go into the archway. To infinity and beyond! Oh. Off to the Sea of the Damned. There we go. A little bit, there we go. Look at that.
Dear Diary.
Hey,
wow,
it's Dominic
what
Armato.
An incredible end to an amazing adventure. I outwitted the evil pirate LeChuck, caused an avalanche, kinda, and lived to tell the tale.
Yep, that's from Curse of Monkey Island.
Even better, Elaine and I finally got married, and all of our friends were there too. I don't think we've ever been happier. Now all we have to do is set a course and begin our honeymoon, sailing on the Sea of Thieves. To get there, we have to pass through the Devil's Shroud. Elaine says it's no big deal so long as we follow the map, but I don't know. I miss seeing the stars.
I can't remember what the fourth game is called, but this takes place like in between 3 and 4.
I had the nightmare again. I wake up in our cabin. Elaine is gone. And at the end of my bed, LeChuck is there, laughing at me. It's crazy, I know. I left him
There
buried
comes
back
LeChuck.
on Monkey Island, but why does it feel so real. I can almost hear the laughter.
The sad part is they have brought back, I think, almost every single person who voiced in Monkey Island. Except for, of course, the voice of LeChuck, because Earl Bowen, who was the voice of LeChuck, he has retired entirely. And I can understand that. He's like 55 or something. So please, I mean, he deserves it. But I think that both, it's Dominic Armato is Guybrush, and I think Alexandra Boyd does the voice of...
I had a very different dream.
Oh, it's music?
I was back
Michael
where it
Land's
all
music.
began, on my quest to become a legendary pirate. Back at the start of my very first
Elaine,
adventure.
Alexandra Boyd does Elaine's voice, if I remember correctly. And here's Mêlée Island. Throughout these tall tales, there's also like places you can sit down and Guybrush tells stories of his memories of everything. So it's nice. And I thought this would be a nice, calm thing to do on a Sunday. There's the governor's mansion, we have Mêlée Town. I even have this song, it's my ringtone on my telephone, on my mobile. Let's see now. Oh! We're going to collide! Yet! Me not paying attention. Let's let the anchor down. There we go. Well, I don't really need the ship. I don't have to worry too much about it, so we can just leave. The only other players I would be sailing with right now, it says like sailing with all of the other players, is the ones that I brought with me. The beautiful sky and the moon and everything. Oh my god. So I'm going to start by going to look at. Oh, sorry, forgot about that. We should probably have a look at the book. Captain's Logbook of the Headless Monkey. And that's the map from the second game. With Scab Island, Fat Island, and Booty Island. We hired Kate in the second one to take us to the Mad Monkey and get the head of the monkey. I have a smaller version of the Mad Monkey right there. And then we accidentally framed her on Fat Island because we were trying to get away from the governor there. Guybrush Threepwood. I won't stop until I catch him. He's going to pay for what he did. This is what he looks like. Wanted. And this is what he did with my picture. I got thrown in jail for his crimes. But to catch him, I need a ship. Ship's Dog, Day 1. Finally raised the Mad Monkey. Perfect ship to hunt Threepwood. Yeah, that's one where we went with her. But he stole its figurehead. Yeah, we gave it away to get a piece of the map to be. Whoop. One more thing for my list. Day 3. Renamed the ship the Headless Monkey. Maybe when I catch Threepwood, he can be its new figurehead. Day 4. Hired some shipmates. One turned out to be a surly fellow who fancied himself a captain, so he's swimming home. Day 6. Threepwood has been sighted, sailing a ship with a just married banner. Should be easy enough for me and my crew to find. Day 10. Got it. Threepwood's sailing for some place called the Sea of Thieves. We're chasing him, but it's getting awfully foggy. Day 11. Long story short. Rick, I guess. Dave question mark? I think they actually ended up on Monkey Island, to be honest. Somehow I found my glass-bottomed boat in that weird pirate town. Let's sail alone. Guybrush can wait. Guess want to see the sun. A question mark exclamation point? I see it with my own eyes, but I don't believe it. How can this be Mêlée Island? Exploring Mêlée made me realize I still have a score to settle with Guybrush, but I couldn't reach him. I think he might be the prisoner this time. The Pirate Lord says all of this is drawn from pirates' memories, even Mêlée Island. He's going to help me reach the Sea of Thieves, and in return, I'll rebuild capsized charters at an outpost. Earn my keep so I can afford a ship of my own. Until then, the Pirate Lord has a plan. We'll recruit pirates to drag Guybrush home. I hope the notes in this book will help them. They'll sail through the archway. There we go, and here's Mêlée. I'm going to go up to the lookout, because that's where we start Secret of Monkey Island. And that's all we have for now. Let's put this away. Oh, I need to remember to pick up pieces of 8. Because we don't use gold or silver here, we use pieces of 8. Wait, look at that. Now we can see my ship. There's the Emily. We can just look at her. And she even has the figurehead. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's continue. In this first tall tale, we only explore Mêlée town. The goal is to find Guybrush. The second one, we start exploring the island. And we do insult sword fighting! Yay! And in third, we actually are looking for lunch. We go to Monkey Island with Guybrush. So, yeah, it will be fun when we get there. Oh, it's so far away. Almost there. Here he is. This is where we start. Originally, when we play Secret of Monkey Island. I can't go down there. I'll just respawn. There's a circus, the Fettuccine Brothers Circus. And there's the governor's mansion. But as you can all can see that everything else is covered in mist. So we can't go there right now in this tall tale, sadly. And everyone, I introduce Rob Paulson.
Yikes. Don't sneak up on me like that.
The voice of Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. What are you doing up here?
My job, that's what. I'm the official lookout of Mêlée Island, appointed by Governor Squinky Thriftweed himself.
Okay.
It's my job to keep an eye out for storms, incoming ships, and so on, and report
He's
them
blind as a bat.
directly to the governor. Well, usually it's guards nowadays. Your ship. No offense, but that's barely a rowboat compared to the sort of ships made famous by the legend of Monkey Island, the Sea Monkey. Well, now, that was a ship worth talking about. A fearless crew, a gallant captain, and the largest cereal supply you've ever seen.
References upon references. Must be pretty lonely up here.
I don't so much care for chatting with the folks in town. Most of them just sit around telling tales about the legend of Monkey Island. I'd just as soon tend them a fire and stay out of trouble. But if you're looking for excitement, you should stop by the Scum Bar if you haven't. Here's a little free advice, though, chum. Stay out of the way of the governor's guards. No, I know they may seem harmless, but... Nope, I don't trust them. Not one bit.
Mm-hmm.
You what? A ship, you say? Ooh, this could be serious. That's the last time I ever buy a secondhand spyglass.
Alright, I just needed to do that to get his money. Yes, so we start there, and then we go down, because we come upon Mêlée Island, and we say, I want to be a pirate. And the lookout says, go to the Scum Bar and meet the pirate leaders, who will give you the 3 trials to become a pirate. So that will be our next stop. Going to visit the Scum Bar. I have to say, I am so impressed by the faithful recreation of the entirety of Monkey Island. I'm super impressed by that. And it's so damn cool that they took the time, because, I mean, Monkey Island isn't really something you would think of for Sea of Thieves, considering it's a PvP game. But it's a pirate game, so... Still, I'm really happy that they did that. But I'm just going to around everywhere on the way, because, as I said, I'll need all the pieces of 8 I can find. Remember some of them. I remember it was a hassle finding all of them, because there's a limited amount, they don't respawn, and they are like random. No, not random, but they are all around the island. I need to have a few hundred, I think. To purchase things during this tall tale. And I feel that that was a bit stupid. That's the smartest thing to do. This game. No, that's it. And here's the scum bar. So we're going to enter that. Almost. I just need to have a look around. Even the backgrounds are... Here it is.
Oh, I remember my first visit to the Scum Bar. It
Those
was
were the things I was
noisy,
talking about.
filthy, and I immediately felt like I was in mortal danger. The kind of place I always wanted to belong.
I'm drinking my good night sleep tight tea right now, so I'll be ready for bed once I'm done. Here as well.
Ah, these docks sure
This
are.
looks like the starting
You get a
screens.
great view of the ocean. From here, I can see
From
the spot where Sheriff
Secrets.
Shinetop tried to drown me.
So as I said, a very faithful recreation of Mêlée Island and everything. It's so damn cool. Alright, off to Scum Bar we go. Here it is. And you can hear the music. Even the guy sitting out there on the anchor, spinning. Haha! Malcolm! Yo, so-and-so. Oh, I remember. He's like one of the first pirates we talked to in the original game.
Stranger. New in town? That's the stupidest question I've ever heard.
Well, humor me.
Why, this is the world-famous Mêlée Island, of course. Home to some of the filthiest rogues and rascals you'll ever cross paths with. Though if I were you, I'd not stray too far beyond the village. The weather's taken an awful turn tonight. A stranger could get lost in that pea soup.
Lost in the village.
Oh, plenty of places to spend your pieces of 8. Though I'd wager most will be closed at this hour. Except maybe the general store. That old skinflint never sleeps.
That is true.
Then there's the old jail, the church. But if you ask me, there's nowhere better than this very pub. Why not sit for a spell and soak it all in?
Are you a pirate? Do you have a crew?
Well, I am a pirate, but alas, I am not a captain. Truth be told, I haven't been out on the waves for many a month. It all began when that LeChuck business forced us back to shore.
Who's LeChuck?
Once he was the terror of the Caribbean, roaming the seas on his fearsome ghost ship until he was scuppered by the legend of Monkey Island.
Well, what's the legend of Monkey Island?
Oh, not what. Who? I'm talking about the most fearless felon to ever don a captain's hat and sail straight into the waiting maw of death itself. Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah, that's not Guybrush. That's what he like to think he is.
Once we heard what had happened to LeChuck, Most of us pirates chose to retire. There's no point trying to compete with the legend of Monkey Island.
Ahoy there, stranger. Who's in charge here?
Our governor is none other than the legend of Monkey Island.
The naughty lane
himself.
this time around.
He keeps this whole area prosperous for his fellow pirates. His mansion is on the other side of town, but pirates aren't as welcome around there as they used to be.
Why's that?
Because the governor's a busy man, that's why. Caught up writing his memoirs. It's the most pre-ordered book ever published on Mêlée Island. Come to think of it, it's also the first book ever published on Mêlée Island. But that just makes it even more exciting. I'm buying 9 copies. You should talk to the important-looking pirates in the next room. If you're to stand any chance of seeing the governor, they can tell you where to go and what to do.
Good. So what's your name anyway?
My name is Mancomb Seepgood.
Ever been to the Sea of Thieves in Mancomb?
The what of who? Never heard of it. And I've sailed as far as Dinky Island, but Mêlée Island is a place to be nowadays. Thanks to the governor. Now that you're here, you should relax and take a load off. Uh-oh, looks like my grog is going flat, so you'll have to excuse me.
Grog isn't supposed to be fizzy.
Maybe not on this Sea of Thieves you're so proud of. But in these parts, we prefer a beverage with a little extra kick to it. Kerosene, red dye, number 2. If you're brave enough to try some for yourself, we usually sneak ours out of the big barrel in the kitchen. You can join us in a toast to the legend of Monkey Island.
Yeah, the grog here is extremely strong. Oh, he's sleeping, so I can take his money. Pirate. And here's Esteban.
What are you looking at me for?
I'd like to introduce myself.
I think you just did. So what brings you to my table?
I'm actually looking for someone.
Well, I bet I can guess who. All the tourists these days, they only want to speak to one man. Well, too bad for you. The governor is a busy fellow. He's got to protect this whole island. You could try and make an appointment with one of his guards, but I wouldn't recommend it. This is actually a quiet night. Business is booming ever since the legend of Monkey Island returned. Most days you cannot move for people telling stories, singing shanties, or writing questionable poetry about Governor Guybrush.
What did he do that was so amazing?
Listen, if I get started, we will be here for hours. All you need to know about the governor is that he is the greatest pirate who ever lived. Crews come from all across the Caribbean just for a chance of meeting the legend of Monkey Island. And most of them end up here. If you want to know more, there is a guy selling books in town. But you'll need more pieces of eight than most folks can afford.
Ever hear of the Sea of Thieves?
This does not sound like somewhere I have been. I mostly stick to the Tri-Island area. Been pretty much everywhere around these parts. Well, almost everywhere. They say you cannot get to Monkey Island just by charting a course. Unless, maybe, for the governor.
What if I told you this wasn't really the Caribbean?
I would say you probably hit your head on a door when you walked in. It does not matter where you're from. Nobody here will respect you unless the governor respects you. I'm sorry, it is just how it is.
Good information.
A drink? Well, you could wait for the cook to notice you, but that could take all day. He has been rushed off his feet ever since word got out about the legend of Monkey Island and these pirate wannabes started flooding into town. He is convinced if he can find the right combination of ingredients, he can create a signature dish so delicious, the governor will officially endorse it. Well, I heard he'd hired an assistant, but they never showed
we got a
up
clue.
for work. They are probably hiding after setting fire to a whole cargo ship. Anyway, if you want grog, just find a mug and sneak into the kitchen. That is what we all do.
Well, that's it. And then we have one more fellow to talk to, and that is Old Cobb.
Aye? Aye.
Nice hat.
Aye!
He has a little button on the other side that says, ask me about Loom, which was the game at the time
Aye!
that came out. And he's mostly just saying aye, except for this.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush! Go out and buy Loom today. Sorry, but on some topics I just get carried away.
Almost paying you, aren't they?
Aye.
Aye. Oh god, love Cobb. And here is the back room.
Is that fresh meat I spy?
Murray is here! Also, we have Spiffy! Yeah, who's a good boy? Aren't you a little short for a pirate?
Probation.
Then, can you do any tricks? Oh, I missed entirely that they are talking to me.
Aye, and what would be the point? There's not a pirate wannabe alive who could hold a candle to the legend of Monkey Island.
No, please, not the speech again.
The mightiest pirate to ever weigh anchor!
Scourge of the Caribbean, terror of the Tri-Island territories, master of 1,000 insults.
A man who could hold his breath for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Governor Guy
Rush
Threepwood. Ah, all that toasting of the governors made me thirsty.
Time for some more grog! 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 Grog!
There we go. It's done. There. That's enough. May I have the book? That's the
Monkey.
That's the hint we get. Right, so here are the pirate leaders. We have 1, 2, and 3, and they look exactly like they did in the original game. They even have the right voice
Back
actors.
again? You're persistent, I'll give you that. Decided to chance your luck with the governor's guards, eh? Well, you can't miss the place. Head up, through town, and through the archway below the clock tower to find a cliffside path that'll take you straight to the governor's doorstep.
Seems easy enough to find.
You might think so, but the fact of the matter is that the guards will turn you away unless you've got an official invitation. Now, I don't know where you'd go about acquiring such a thing, but there's one particular citizen whose specialty is finding what you need.
Yeah, the citizen. We're all the trading companies.
You mean purveyors of tea, silks, that sort of thing? We don't allow them to operate here on Mêlée. The pirates gotta eat, though, so we do take in shipments of goods from other islands. One of them sank at the docks just the other day, in fact.
And then they're sold in
Ah,
stores?
what do I look like, a merchant? All I know is the governor keeps this place running just fine. We're never wanted for supplies. If you're peckish and low on funds, you could always find a fishing rod. See if you can't catch some supper that way.
Well, I do have a fishing rod. How did you get to be in charge?
Each of us underwent the 3 trials way back when and became mighty pirates, when it was still possible for mere mortals to succeed. But since you ask, I'll let you in on a little secret. The trick of being in charge is to make yourself look important. That's why we took the best table in the house for ourselves and lined ourselves up here, all official-like.
Kind of smart when you think about it.
Well, there's no need to be like that about it. There's plenty of other pirates who wish they thought of it first.
There's a talking skull behind you.
Ah, pay him no heed or he'll talk your ear off all night. Claims to hail from somewhere called Sailor's Grave, wherever that may be.
Doesn't bother you?
Only when he starts up with a shanty. I never heard such a tuneless, talentless assault against the performing arts. He claims it's the best he can do on account of lacking a full set of vocal cords. But if you ask me, he's just doing it for the attention.
There we go. So we have the pirate, the skulls. We have the pirate captain, which we meet in other Tall Tales. And then we have Murray, the evil demonic skull.
What business do you have with
The
this?
first captain.
Speak up and be quick about it.
I am Murray, the demonic talking skull. All pirates hear my name and tremble.
Ha! Pay no attention to that blowhard. He left his marauding days behind, along with his body.
Well, Murray was a skeleton pirate in working for LeChuck until Guybrush blew him up. And he just ended up being a skull. And that is Curse of Monkey Island.
At least I can remember my own name, not like some other skulls I could mention. And one day I shall return to the waves to unleash a new reign of chaos.
Sure you will. But for now, we provide what you might call the in-house entertainment.
Kind of entertainment.
Telling jokes, hurling vile insults at pirate wannabes, and enthralling folks with tales of skullduggery and misdeeds.
I'm just here for the insults. You stink, ugly.
We're still workshopping some of our material.
There we go. Do you enjoy being used as a decoration?
I am no mere decoration. We are the esteemed Skulls of Scum, stars of the most disreputable tavern on Mêlée Island.
It's the only bar.
Aye, this be a place so foul, even the roaches have to hold their breath. The floorboards are rotten, the tankards are rusty.
And half the customers will run you through just for the fun of it. What's not to enjoy?
In all my centuries, I've never found a better place to hang my head. Excuse me, I've got something in my eye hole.
Oh, don't you dare start blubbering. You can be so embarrassing sometimes.
They sound like an old married couple. I'm not just a pirate wannabe.
Well, maybe that holds true somewhere like the Sea of Thieves. But pirates in these parts hold themselves to a different standard. Time was, you could earn the approval of the pirate leaders here.
We'll be
by
doing that in the
completing
next
their
part.
free trial. But that was then, and this is now. The only way they'll respect you is if the governor himself declares you to be a worthy pirate.
Good luck with that. Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year. His guards keep things running smoothly.
A year? Are you sure he's okay?
Of course. What could happen to the legend of Monkey Island? If you ask me, he and his missus are off on some grand adventure.
And if you ask me, Threepwood's gotten himself locked in a closet somewhere. And good riddance.
Well, Murray knows Guybrush way better than anyone here, so...
Just ignore him. If anyone knows how to meet the governor, it'll be that set of salty sea dogs over yonder. If you've yet to do so, you should go and say hello.
And the final one. This whole town seems obsessed with the governor.
Aye, that they be. They've got their own pirate law nowadays. And his name is Governor Guybrush.
I told you not to use his name. It gives me a toothache.
Okay, maybe not the whole town.
You'll have to forgive Murray. He and the governor had a falling out a while back. Something to do with a missing arm.
Missing? It was an act of theft and wanton dismemberment. And one day, I shall exact my demonic vengeance.
You want revenge on the governor?
Of course. These gullible fools may think of him as a legend, but I am not deceived. I have spent years plotting my retribution. However, the customers and I have formed an eternal bond. They will never let me leave, not unless someone can provide a replacement.
We're getting a lot of hints here. That's the entire point. I mean, we are in an adventure game right now. Checking for more pieces of bait. And here's the chef, or the cook. Oh, it's a chef.
Hey, you shouldn't be back here, because it's the rules, that's why. Customers stay out front, where they can't mess everything up.
I just wanted to see a master chef at work.
Oh, right. Well, I guess you can look around. But don't touch anything. I'm trying to work on a signature dish. I want something fiery and hearty. Tough, yet tender. Just like the legend of Monkey Island himself. Too bad I'm still missing one of the ingredients.
So what's on the menu?
Meat stew. When I can find the time to spice the meat, chop the veg, and add this special ingredient like I was told.
There's a special ingredient?
Sure enough. The lady from the Mojo shop stopped by before the governor's guards closed her down with a box of root beer sprinkles. She told me to add them to the grog and anything I cooked to provide us all protection against insidious supernatural threats or something. Don't know why, but I hate to see good grub go to waste, and they don't taste half bad, so into the cooking pot with them.
I'm looking for work.
Can't help you there. I've just hired a new assistant, and they should be starting today. Assuming they show up for work. Don't know what the delay is all about, but I hope they remember to pick up their uniform from the general store. I've had it reserved all week. Of course it matters. Cooking's a messy business, and you need to look the part. I just hope they get here soon. I'm rushed off my feet as it is.
He has a different voice from Secret of Monkey Island. I don't know why.
As soon as they arrive, I'm going on my break.
And the final thing, I heard there's grog in here.
Yeah, in the barrel. But don't think you can just go helping yourself. It's the expensive, extra strong Governor's Special Reserve. I got a batch of it in stock in case the legend of Monkey Island ever stops by for a drink. Think of all the tourists he'd attract. But you need a strong stomach for the stuff, or you'll be out cold before long. Anyway, forget about all that. And don't touch anything.
Yeah, done. I mean, we can't really do anything here as of yet, because if we do, I think do this.
Hey, don't touch that.
Exactly. That's what's going to happen. So we need to find a way to solve that problem. That's why. But we're done in the scum bar for now. Just need to check once more for piece of 8. Pieces of 8, pieces of 8. Here. Huh? Thing. Oh, I thought it was something. But it wasn't. And so on and so forth. Nope. Anything here? Nope. Well, let's head into Mêlée town proper. Oh, the music. It's always been so good in Monkey Island. Anything there? Here. Remember when I played it the first time, this part, I was running around all over the place looking for pieces of 8. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Because I hadn't found enough for all the stuff I needed to buy. That's why we're doing this now. A little bit boring, yes, I know, but better safe than sorry. And here's the citizen of Mêlée. Here's a place to sit down. Sit here.
This unfriendly character handles some of the more unsavory deals on Mêlée Island. He's a useful guy to know. I wonder where he got that fancy coat.
Alright, let's talk to him. He has the monkey. We need that. The book. Those you unlock when you finish this one. And I have them in my...
Sorry, but these items here, They're display models, not for sale.
You only have the display models?
Hey, it's not my fault these Legend of Monkey Island action figures are hot property. My latest shipment got sunk down at the docks just as it arrived.
I'm trying to meet that legend.
Oh, then you need an exclusive Legend of Monkey Island meet and greet ticket, one of which I just so happen to have. Only one in existence, but I can tell just by looking at you that you can't afford such a sought-after item. Maybe we can work out some kind of deal. Tell you what, if you can bring me my missing cargo, I'll not only give you the ticket free of charge, I'll be able to sell you some other mementos. Deal? Deal. Now, get going.
Mm-hmm. So, we have new. There we go. Shipping manifest. Citizen of Mêlée cargo crate of importing goods, 300 Monkey Island Greens, 1 simian facsimile, regional history hardback, overpriced. Then we have the pirates, the men of low moral. Let's start with this fella.
You lost? Well, then you come to the right pirates. We know pretty much everything that happens here on Mêlée Island.
Where can I get something to eat?
At this time of night? Well, probably the only place with an open kitchen would be the Scum Bar. But good luck getting inside. The chef's a real stickler for the rules. If you're not the new assistant cook he's hired, you aren't getting anywhere near the cooking pot. Well, you could try begging a gunpowder gummy off of one of the governor's guards, but it might be the last thing you ever chew.
Where's best to admire the view?
Ah, up by the island lookout, no question. There's a pathway that leads to him just outside of the village. If the weather weren't so strange lately, you'd be able to see all the way across the island. Not much reason to head up there, though, unless you're planning to swindle a few pieces of 8 out of the lookout.
Already did. I'm looking for sunken treasure.
Yeah, then you're in luck. A ship full of valuables went down in the harbor here not so long ago. Of course, even if you could find a way to raise its cargo up out of the water, you'd need the proper tools to crack it open. Some parts of the town are still being renovated. Who knows? Maybe you can swap what you need.
Mm-hmm. That's all there. The other man of low moral fiber.
Oh, those poor doggies.
You seem a happy sort.
I can't help it. There's just something about these guys that cracks me up.
What was that about dogs?
Well, it's very sad, actually. The governor's guard dogs get tormented by the guards, you see. They've lost all the fire in their little bellies.
Piranha poodles.
I bet if they scarfed down a hearty meal, they'd soon be back to their nasty old selves.
And hey, you're a pirate. Know any dirty tricks?
Of course we do. My favorite is the old top-up trick. What you do, see, you wait for your shipmate to get distracted. Then you pour some grog from your tankard
There's
into
so
theirs
many
without them
hints here.
catching you. They'll be snoring before you know it. That's when you sneak away and leave them to foot the bill.
Yes, that's also a thing we need to do later on.
Let me guess. Another pirate wannabe looking for easy answers. Well, let me tell you something. We love pirate wannabes looking for easy answers.
Is that big clock accurate?
I highly doubt it. The governor hired a man to wind the mechanism, but most days he falls asleep in the Scum Bar and forgets. He's going to lose the clock tower key one of these days, and then, well, I suppose not much will actually change around here. It's always grog o'clock.
I'm here for some late-night shopping.
Ah, night owl, eh? Well, the general store's a little ways down the high street, but the storekeeper charges a pretty penny for his wares.
I may be low on funds.
Well then, here's a little tip from me to you. Pirates can't help but squirrel away their spare change. It's sort of what you might call one of those compulsive reflexes. You should check all the crates and barrels you find. You
That's how
never
you find
know
out
when you'll
about the pieces
stumble
of
upon
eight.
someone else's pieces of 8.
And that's what I've been doing. You're a suspicious-looking bunch.
Of course we are! Salty old pirates through and through. But on Mêlée Island, that's to be expected. Most folks don't bat an eyelid at day-to-day skullduggery and the occasional keel hauling. Now, the really rotten apples, they get taken to the town jail. That old place has seen better days, though. I'm amazed the walls haven't collapsed. They say the governor hired someone to fix up the place. Last time I saw him, he was having an argument with the guards. Some kind of pay dispute.
What sort of pay dispute?
They didn't want to. Eventually, they dragged him away and there was a ruckus. Lots of screaming and falling and such like. The poor sap never even got to pack away his tools.
There we go. Yeah. So now we found some more information, and this is supposed to be like Wally's map shop, but I've never seen him. And there's the clock, and as you can see, it's stuck. It's trying to move, but it can't.
I don't think so, stranger. This ain't Wally's Daft Map shop no more, and that means it's off limits to the likes of you. Gubernatorial guards only.
These are LeChuck's ghost
And
maps.
since I don't see no uniform, and you also look like you're alive, I'm thinking that means you ain't exactly a guard. So sing your hook!
There we go, and the International House of Mojo is also off limits.
Wait just a second. By order of the governor, mischievous potions and all forms of mojo magic are now banned here on Mêlée Island. That means this shop is permanently closed for business. Get it? Now move along.
That's sad. Did I check behind these guys? Yeah, there's no pieces of 8 here. Then through here, through beneath the clock tower, and let's look around if there's money lying about. Here's the general store, yeah, and the church. That will explain parts of interest later on, I guess. Oh, there's been some kind of point of interest here, but there's no place to sit down. Can I sit down? Oh, right, that's what hints at. There's a place up there you can sit down and look and listen to Guybrush tell his memoirs. And here's this guy.
And where do you think you're going?
I'm here to see the governor.
Yeah, you and everyone else on the island. The governor's mansion is off limits to anyone who hasn't got an official invitation. Especially unwanted admirers like you. If you can't show me something to prove you're expected, you can turn right back around and skulk off like all the other pirate wannabes. Clear?
Yeah, so he's one of the problems we have to get through. And here's the jail. 8. And there's Otis. Again.
Cause too much trouble and you might end up in prison. There's not much to do here except count the rats. My pal Otis seems to spend a lot of time stuck down here.
Mm-hmm. But here's the first thing we need, the claw hammer. But I'll come and pick it up in a little bit. First we'll talk to Otis.
Are you a visitor? It's been so long since I've had anyone but Captain Coco to talk to.
What are you doing in there?
Oh, there was a little misunderstanding after I came back from Monkey Island. I came in a little too fast and smashed up the jetty pretty bad. But it wasn't my fault! You ever try to sail a galleon crewed entirely by monkeys? They emptied out my bananas, ran off, and left me to take the blame!
And you've been locked up ever since?
Sure have. But it's okay. I'm good friends with the legend of Monkey Island. I was even on his crew once.
And he mutinied.
I'm sure he'll be along to let me out. Just as soon as he's finished his important, you know, governor stuff. Yep, anytime now. And it's not like I'm alone this time. Captain Coco and I keep one another company. If he didn't have me to talk to, he'd have lost his mind by now.
Is that a coconut with a face?
Where? no. That's Captain Coco. He was my first mate on our journey back from Monkey Island. Say hello, Captain Coco.
Hello.
I have so many questions.
Oh, it's simple. Captain Coco and I met back when I was stranded. Our monkey crew didn't trust me back then, so he was my only friend. And we've been inseparable ever since.
And if you ever run low on rations...
Hey! I don't know how it is where you come from, but eating your shipmates is not okay. I'd sooner go back to snacking on rats.
Want me to get you out of jail?
That would be great. But I don't know how you would. The sheriff has all the keys, and I haven't seen him since the governor's guards moved in. I don't know, Otis. Those locks look pretty rusty. I bet you could blow them wide open. That is a great idea. Captain Coco, you are a certified genius. Oh, shucks. You say the nicest things.
I'll see what I can do. Thanks, both of you.
Good luck.
Here we go. And we have one few more things to do. Let's open the door. Church. Up. Just checking for money. Oh, there are some infused. There's one. 2 pieces of 8. And then we have this here. It, and this can't be opened. And no. Oh, let's see, how many pieces of 8 do I have? 50 right now. Not bad, not bad. Then we have here. And here are the poor poodles.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Want to see something hilarious? There's a pack of piranha poodles in this alley that can't stand the sound of this thing. Watch.
The poor puppers.
Oh, what's the matter? Can't you reach your lovely bony dindins? All right, that's enough, you mangy mutts. Go lay down. I said that's enough.
That's a gunpowder gummy.
We guard the governor now, not you pathetic pooches.
Or
So get used to it.
pups.
Now move along and don't start any trouble. I'm on break.
Yeah, poor puppers.
It's an alleyway. Not too glamorous, but I guess they have their uses. This one seems oddly mysterious.
And I can't take his money because he is being attentive, so I'll have to take them later.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Well, he sounds like he used to. Capsule uniform. That's the one I need. Neat.
The only general store on Mêlée Island. The storekeeper gets a little paranoid around pirates. Then again, I did kind of break into his safe once. Maybe he's got the right idea.
Mm-hmm. Gunpowder fuses. I'm going to need that.
That's the mighty pirate sword used by the legend of Monkey Island. Well, it's a deluxe handmade replica. I got some fresh stock coming in. Eventually.
Yeah, by the next part. Look at all this. It's so cool. Bum, bum, bum. And then you have this thing. which also plays into the next part.
That's the rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. Ultimate Collector's Edition. It's modeled on the famous contraption used by the Legend of Monkey Island. Sold out right now, though.
Beep! Well, we'll start by getting the chef's uniform.
Now, that's a special order. Some kind of cook uniform for the scum bar. Probably just a big apron and a silly hat, I expect, but I want rid of it. Are you buying?
Yes, I am.
That's a special order.
There we go. Got it. And
Keep your hands off the display cases. I just polished them.
What do you have for sale?
Well, all my wares are right here on display, save for the reserve stuff. Feel free to browse around, but don't touch anything.
I don't suppose you accept gold.
You don't suppose correctly. I deal in pieces of 8, just like everybody else here on Mêlée Island. And before you ask, no, I don't offer credit. Find me some silver or you'll be going home empty-handed.
What about some kind of trade?
Nice try, but I don't think so. This is a general store, not a pawnbroker.
Worth a try. I'm surprised you're still open.
Well, money's still money no matter what time it is. Besides, leaving your store unattended on an island full of pirates is usually considered a bad idea. You have no idea how many swords, shovels, and other nautical accessories I had go missing when I was out running my errands. Now, there was a time when I might have taken a moonlight stroll to go and see.
Carla?
Wait! That's nobody else's business.
That's it. So let's clothing chest. This is the clothing I have currently. The airbrush costume. There we go. The chef's uniform. Look at me. Ah, look cool. Done. The claw ham. I think I'll wait with that for now. Let's just go down to the scum bar and get things going.
Oh, so you finally decided to show up, huh? Well, you can make yourself useful and start on the meat stew. The recipe's on the table. I'm going on my break. Don't let the customers touch anything, especially not the grog.
He's a big guy. Let's know. Recipe. Use this recipe to create a dish imbued with the strength of mojo. Protect the town against dark magic. You really need these ingredients. For something rich and hearty, use tender cut of meat, a Caniche mordant flour, ground to add an extra treat. Diced onion, just one will do for sharp and tangy flavor. A freshly caught red herring for no reason whatsoever. Sliced leek, chopped very finely to ensure all are well fed. My special root beer sprinkles made to ward off the undead. Place them all in a pot and stew a mighty feast. And serve as soon as possible to strengthen man and beast. Oh, I have the recipe. We have the meat right here. Oh, I guess we'll start with that. Oh, some piece of weight, nice. Kitchen door key. Use fishing rod in. Oh right, I need to catch a fish. Let's now. General store, deluxe uses. Oh. Hunker meat, Caniche mordant flour, onion leek, red herring, and root beers. Okay, so let's well, we started with that. Caniche mordant. Is there mortar and pestle here, or do I just add it as it is? I think I just that. Slice the onion. I'm gonna slice the leek. Up, and we are cooking. Now, for some fish. I don't remember how to fish, to be honest. Let's hope this works. Hold and release, cast your rod. Wait for a fish to bite. Oh shit, that was a little bit too far out. Here comes the red herring. Away from the fish to tire it out. Careful, don't snap your line. Gotcha. Got a little bit closer. As I said, I'm not good at fishing. Here comes the red herring. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Something went wonky before there. There we go. Red herring. Put it in. It's a lucky fish. Now the question is, where's the... There we go. Oh, I'll have to do like this first. Alright, so this we're going to go and give it to the piranha poodles. So they can get a little bit more feisty and get their revenge. And I can steal the skeleton's money, or the ghost's money. And then we're going to steal some more money. Oh, not here. We can hear the music. It's so eerie and beautiful. I love it. There we go. Have some food poppers. Oh, now they're coming back.
Hey! I told you not to start trouble! Get back in your cage! Dummies for the lot of you! Root beer! Get back, you filthy flea bags! Stay away from me! Somebody save me before I go!
Good poppers. The skeleton is missing several bones. Oh, this money. We'll have to leave them there for now. Okay, that was that. Now we're just going to go on a little bit of a mission. We're going to go and get the hammer. Because we need 70 pieces of 8, and I think I will get all of them by looting in the scum bar. But I'm going to bring this to the docks first and leave it there, because I'm going to need it for the next part of my master plan. Because we can see the ship that sank right there. Hopefully it doesn't despawn while I run around. So I'll just put it right here. And let's hope I also remember that I put it there. Okay, so now we're going to play the top-up game with some pirates. Can I pour for him too? Nope. Only for this guy. Oh, he's done.
Try that again, and you'll be joining the devil for supper.
Oh, here, have some more grog then. Ooh, that was a lot of pieces of bait. Need to build my tankard. Ooh, oh, ooh. He's happy. Or some more for you. I think he is the clock watchman or clock tower man. So we need to steal lots of stuff from him. Good. The clock tower key. Forgot entirely about that. Oh, let's go and unlock the clock tower then. I'm just running around. That's more or less what it is. Just running around doing stuff. Oh, right. Yes. Lock the door. Split the key. No, I need it when I get farther up. There we go. And here we are. And that's... the mechanism is jammed, because there's a skeleton arm in here. Yeah, right arm. I can't remember... I need to do something here in the clock tower later anyway. I think. Remember. Oh. I'll figure it out as I go along. Anything else down here? Any more pieces of 8? Anything? Nope. We had the skeleton over here. Nope, not over here. Over here! Was missing parts, so we're going to start assembling our own little Pinocchio. We need another arm, apparently. Let's see, how much do I have? I have 94, so I have plenty. Oh, right. Now I can get the gummies. So we're going to break Otis out of prison. And okay. Now we need to buy the fuses.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
He always does that. Whenever you come in, he says, "Ahoy, fancy pants." I love it. And let's light this mother up. I think... Night. And it will go kaboom! And this one.
Yes. Hey, I all these years. Ah, the smell of the sea, the touch of the moonlight. We are free, Captain Coco! Mwah!
Hooray!
Now we can do all the things we ever dreamed of. Travel the world, see the pyramids.
Open a furniture store!
Well, I mean, not that. That's pretty silly, but we can start over, build new lives for ourselves. Like running a furniture store. Hey, enough with the furniture store! I didn't spend all that time locked up just to collect chairs. I want to have an adventure.
And I want to sell nested mahogany tables at affordable prices.
Hey, that's stupid!
You're stupid!
You know what? Fine. Stay here and have your stupid furniture store. I hope it makes you happy. I thought we were friends.
Oh. And here's the next skeleton arm. Oh, I didn't know Otis ran in this direction. Well, he disappears anyway. Go, and we'll leave Captain Coco for now. I think I'll need the invitation first. We're going to take care of that. And by taking care of that, I mean we need to bring the crate of stuff to the guy over here. To the citizen of Mêlée. I think I need to pull hammer and there it is. Alley-oop. No, I don't need that. Ooh, that sound. That was nice. I need the sword, I think. One. That's two. And that should be enough for that. Now we can use the crane. I need to go up first. This was an interesting puzzle, though, when I did this the first time. Could be there, right? No? A little bit more. Okay. That looks to be about right. If I have to jump down. Oh, I didn't. I got stuck on this the first time I did this because I didn't understand the thing with the ropes. I didn't pay attention. So I felt kind of stupid when I found out how to carry it. Enough. There's the claw hammer, perfect. Oops. There it is. What now? Well, it's down as far as it can go. Or is it one of these things where I have to put it exactly where it needs to be? There we go. Well, now it went plonk. Ah, yeah, it was. Ta-da! And there's this thing. Booty Island Antiques. I don't need to read the label because I know who it goes to. Well, actually, I'm kind of curious. What does it say? To Citizen of Mêlée. He doesn't have a name. He's only Citizen of Mêlée. I love that. Here we go.
Hey, that's my cargo. I thought it'd be fish food by now. Looks like I'm back in business. This meet and greet ticket will get you an audience with the legend of Monkey Island. Only one in existence, but I'd say you've earned it.
Yeah, thank you. I got the golden ticket. I have 24 pieces. I don't have enough. Alright. So now I can show my meet and greet ticket. Right.
And where do you think you're going? Oh, yeah? Let me see that. Seems genuine. Funny, I thought we'd gotten rid... Well, only one thing for it. There. I booked you in for the next available session. Come back and speak to my colleague after the clock strikes midnight. Like that'll happen anytime soon. That clock tower hasn't worked in years.
Wanna bet? Because I opened the clock tower, and now we can make it strike midnight. Ah. So this is an entire, like, have to run back and forth a little bit again. Why am I going this way? Oh, might as well. We'll get it done soon enough. Four. Wait. No, I'm moving this the wrong way, because we have one over there. It was 11. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking wrong. Completely wrong. Okay, and now it's 11. And just a little bit more. I wonder if it will ring. Go bong. Yeah. It's working, and I can't do this anymore, so I guess we're right. Excuse me. Whew. That was a big burpee. That was a big boy burp.
And where do you think you're... Oh, yeah? See there. I booked you in... What the... Well, the thing is... It's, shift change. Yeah, that's right, shift change. I can't let you through, because then my colleague, who is unfortunately delayed, would take the blame if anything happened. Sorry, but until my replacement arrives for an official
finding excuses, but we're going to fix that.
You're staying here.
Don't worry, we're going to bring Captain Coco. Look at Captain Coco. He's a happy guy. So we're going to get some help from another skeleton. And there was a prompt for picking up Murray. If I had more time, I would actually use Murray on some more stuff. But I don't have the time. We're starting to get to the end of the stream. And I was hoping to do this entire chapter before that. So we're going to rush a little bit.
Hey, what are you doing? I was just getting comfortable. Although, if this is about getting to Threepwood, I'm in. I've got a score to settle. But first, I'll need some kind of body. But not just any body. A magnificent body, worthy of bearing my terrifying demonic countenance on a new campaign of terror and destruction.
Sure thing, Murray. I got just the thing for
seeing
you.
all these ghostly guards gives me an evil idea. If you can get me a new body, I could pretend to be one of them and sneak you into Threepwood's place. What do you say? There's gotta be a convenient corpse lying somewhere around here.
It does.
Say, that body looks like a good fit for me. Why not let me take it for a test drive, and I'll get you to Guybrush? Nope, can't get her started. Seems to be missing a few necessary parts. Let's see here.
Oh, it's missing a leg
I
bone.
can't rain terror upon my enemies standing on one leg.
How much money do I have? Damn it. I'm missing money. It's a problem. It's a serious problem.
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Back to Savage Self. I need some more money for that stuffed toy.
That's a cute stuffed toy modeled after the three-headed monkey of Monkey Island. Very popular with kids and animals, or so I'm told.
Damn it. I need to check out the cell just in case I missed something there. I don't think so. Because Spiffy is the one that has the final thing, has the final bone for Murray's body. I need that. But I'm plumb out of finding coins. That's the problem I'm facing right now. Damn. I don't remember. Missing money from somewhere. Well, that means that I won't be able to finish this today, as I was planning on doing. That sucks, though. Because I got his money. Damn. As I said, damn it all to hell. Governor Guybrush. Campaign poster encouraging people to re-elect Governor Guybrush. It reads, when you're the legend of Monkey Island, there's no competition. Kind of true. Oh! Apparently I haven't checked that commendation before. Oh, I have another tank. Oh, there we go. This might solve it. Need to go and refill my tankard.
Hey, don't touch that.
Ah, shit. I have the wrong clothes on. I forgot that. I thought I was done with it, that's why I changed back to my normal clothes. Apparently I'm not, so I'll have to go back and change. Then run back there, fill the grog, and as I said, I thought I had... Okay, back we go. Oh, it was just me missing something, so that's good. It was kind of obvious, wasn't it? When you think about it. There we go. Oh, and out he goes. Bum, bum, bum. Well, you'll be thirsty, so here we go. Third time's the charm? Yep. $45. That should be enough, right? Let's see now. Yes, I have enough to buy the monkey. Monkey. I got it! The cute monkey! I need to give it to Spiffy so he will give me the pieces I need. Then we'll be able to get to Guybrush. Hopefully, well, I'll have to extend the stream a little bit then. Here we go. You want this, Spiffy? Yes, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yes! Here's a monkey for you. A three-headed monkey. Yes. Happy.
Look behind you! The three-headed monkey!
Don't be ridiculous.
You must think we were born yesterday.
You'll need to do better than that to fool us, Bone Brain.
Oh, it is three-headed monkey. Off we go with the femur. Now, Murray should be able to help us, and we'll be able to reach Guybrush. And hopefully, that will soon be the end of everything. So hopefully just 10 more minutes, and we should be done. For today. Oh, my throat is starting to get sore as well. I'm not used to just be the one talking. Hello, Murray. You had a good time? There. It's the first time he has had a body in a long time.
My new reign of demonic terror can... Easy now. It's been a while since I had limbs to worry about. All right, here we go. I'm getting the hang of this. Let's get you into that mansion.
Let's go.
Now,
oh my god.
Marvel at my mastery of impersonation.
Yes, I am. Look worse than I do after a night on the town. When I hardly can walk straight either. Oh my goodness. Come on, Murray. You can do it. Almost there. Honestly, this is kind of terrifying. A walking reanimated
Yarr,
skeleton.
One of the governor's guards, I be. I be adoring the legend of Monkey Island so much, and... Oh, forget it.
Okay, Murray, come on, you can do it. Yes.
Well, that about does it for my shift. You know what to do. Keep everyone out of the mansion at all costs. No exceptions.
Yeah. Do I tell you how to do your job?
You okay, Walt? You sound weird.
Oh, it's, allergies. You know, from the poodles.
Oh, right. Stupid mutts almost took a bite out of me last week.
Our diabolical scheme is working perfectly. Get up to the mansion and find Threepwood. I'll keep watch. What are you waiting for? Go find Threepwood.
Yay! There we go, and here's the governor's mansion. Woohoo! And it looks exactly like I remember it after the fight.
Meet again. Then you must know why I'm here.
It's my grandfather's map, isn't it? You want to find the treasure.
Don't you see? You're the only treasure I need, Thunder Bunny. I'm here to rescue you.
My hero. Oh, you're the greatest pirate whoever...
Go away, please. Not today, thank you. Important gubernatorial business going on.
No.
I told you no more autographs. Leave me alone.
We're getting in there.
Would you be quiet? My wife is sleeping.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Ah! Look, Lutikins, we have company. They must want to hear
He's
all
lost it.
about your courageous deeds. Oh, but honey pumpkin, I'm busy with my memoirs. I can't be disturbed or I'll miss my deadline. Now, we mustn't be rude. And look, they have a meet and greet ticket. Oh, all right. Welcome to the official Legend of Monkey Island meet and greet event. Your once-in-a-lifetime chance to hear all the seafaring adventures of the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood. Straight from the legend himself. No food or drink permitted during the event. Please keep your hands and feet inside the mansion at all times. The Trial and authorities are not responsible for any loss of property, injury, or death incurred during the presentation. The legend begins right here on Mêlée Island, on the day of my arrival. The pirate leaders immediately recognized my natural talents. And so did Governor Marley, who was instantly swept off her feet. Unfortunately, there was one pirate who refused to acknowledge my obvious greatness. The ghost pirate LeChuck, who was also smitten with Elaine and spirited her away to the mysterious Monkey Island. Gathering a loyal crew and the finest ship available, I sailed in search of LeChuck's pirate lair. Having single-handedly concocted a powerful root beer to destroy ghost pirates, I cornered LeChuck and gave him the biggest spritzing of his afterlife. I kept the bottle. It's one of my most treasured possessions. Unfortunately, it's true what they say. You can't keep an undead, obsessive, vindictive, demonic sea scourge down. I had to tangle with LeChuck again before finally ridding the world of his evil once and for all. I returned to Monkey Island triumphant, married my beloved Elaine, and we set sail on our honeymoon. Then,
Exactly.
Why can't I remember? And what was with that weird fog anyway? Did I... once everyone learned of my heroic deeds, they insisted I become governor of Mêlée Island. And that concludes your premium meet and greet session. Cheers! Thanks for stopping by. Oh, be sure to check out our exclusive merchandise. We have gifts for the whole family. Oh, and please, leave quietly. My wife is very, very sleepy.
He's lost it. That's the thing. Ooh. More pieces of 8. I can't do anything with him. More money. Money when I'm already done. Yeah. And there's supposedly a lane. Key to unlock. Mighty pirate chest. There's something I need to do here. Oh, I met him. Let's see what the book says. That's that. Mêlée Island history book. It looks good on any shelf. Yeah, that's just it's like 200. Don't have that much. There was one more thing. I remember that.
Some of the most priceless treasures ever looted are on display here. I came to steal one, and that's how I met my plunder buddy.
I think I need to leave for now. Yep. No, I can't. Okay, so I am stuck here with Guybrush. Hello, Mr. Brush. Why are you sleeping? You know should sleep. Oh, this is a little bit annoying right now. Oh, that's fine up. I need the key. Just like, how the hell did I get the key? I remember it was somewhere... No, now I remember. It's the lane bed. I need to find a piece of paper saying that she left. I remember that much. Snore, snore, snore. It's probably super obvious and someone is going to yell at me for not finding it. Yeah, because I need it before I can leave the area. Murray? Is that you? That's Hell's Bells, where is it? Or rather, why am I not getting the prompt to do what I'm supposed to do? Because I know the bed here is empty. I just can't seem to do anything. Oh, fine. I'm feeling so stupid. Because, as I said, it's probably super obvious and I'm just missing it. That's Guybrush little thing, his little memoirs. You know what, people? I'm starting to feel done for today. It's too bad, because I'm super close to the end. Well, I'll have to pick it up some other time, I guess. I can always come back here. Do this. Key is needed. Yes, I know. Well, alright. That's it. We found Guybrush, and as I said, I can't figure out what to do next or how to do the next thing. I'll figure it out until next time. So anyways, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.